So, for folks who aren't familiar with Goodbye Volcano High, it's an episodic game. Um, in the in the weird liminal space between a visual novel and a choose your own adventure game, kind of like what's it called? Life is Strange? Yeah, kind of like Life is Strange in a way. It takes a lot of beats from that. If anything, I would say it's like a mix of that and Night in the Woods. Night in the Woods is also a great game that we could be playing during October. Like it would pair well with this, like really well. But I'm not sure if we're ready for that emotionally again. It is a heavy ass game, and we love it, and we can't wait to return to it. But we can also very much wait to return to it. Um, because the characters in this game are scalies, they're dinosaurs. That's used as a framing device for them having like a perhaps apocalyptic catastrophe, as in a meteor might hit their planet and kill everyone, like how the dinosaurs are said to have like all like got wiped out, even though that's not technically historically accurate. And so it's kind of like their climate change. They're talking about it like climate change. It's very interesting. And so it's a game that's about a an MB trying to make sense of themselves as they're about to graduate high school, and they're reaching for their dreams of being a musician, but they seem to be not on the same wavelength with their bandmates who saw it as just something to express themselves and have fun, whereas Fang is seeing it more as a career path, a future for themselves, and something to keep them going. And you can play a lot of ways, but of course it's my first time playing it, so I'm doing it how I feel I would go through it if I was in Fang's position. So I'm not trying to be like extra good or extra bad or anything like that. I am interested in seeing if everyone will die at the end. I'm very curious, because just like it was all a dream, I feel like a lot of people might go, what point is there to this story if they just die in the end? Kind of in the same way of like people saying that only half of a Mori is relevant because any part where you're in headspace, some people feel doesn't matter to the story. And I'm like, it totally matters to the story. Buenos dias, Senor Pasta Dog? Senorita Pasta Dog. Sorry, I'm not good at Spanish. I'm sorry. How do you edit pronouns in Spanish, I wonder? Or do you only use she her? I thought you were she it noodle, but I can't remember now. A lot of people we know use it. It's actually becoming really popular among the folks we know in the very other kin Therian cryptid ass corner of a furry fandom. The trailer music for Him of the Airless Guy used a lot of Jimmy instruments. Ah, I see. Well, I gotta look into the composer for that then, because I really do like the music for it.
In fact, preparing for the future is one of the most important things you can do.
Really? But it sounds so overwhelming. Where do I even start?
Well, that's a very good question, Nasser. But remember what we just talked about.
Oh yeah, all those forms.
So next year, when it's time for you to apply to college, Nasser, what form will you start with?
FAFSA?
The application for financial aid?
Right. And why?
Because I have expensive taste. Ha! Because then I'll have an idea of which schools are an option for me.
Great. So let's say you've got that all filled out. Then you'll want to research schools that excel in the area you want to study.
Well, I like the sound of cross-continental development, but I also like the sound of political science. What do I do if I can't decide?
Can't you double
Have you
major?
considered a double major? Think about your free time. What do you do outside of class?
Oh no, I think I'm a nerd. I know all the things they're talking about. I mean, we have to apply for financial aid. You have to apply for financial aid every year. If you're not fast enough, you could literally not get the financial aid you need to actually go to college. I know not all of our audience has gone to college or is interested in going to college, so I know it's not necessarily something that everyone has to deal with, but like, and we were sort of a high achiever. We out of everyone in our class, I think we applied to the most schools. We applied to like 28. We did not apply to the most schools out of everyone we knew though, because we knew some other high achievers. What's on the internet? Baby shark do 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 do. Had colossal shit just now. Sounded like a ketchup bottle being squeezed by a hydraulic press. Probably like that. Guy next to me at the Swamp Babies concert last night kept complaining about how loud and obnoxious the fans were. My friend, why are you at the circus if you're not prepared for the clowns? I feel like that could work for a lot of situations. It's like, oh my god, gay baby furries. You're at the circus. You guys know you don't have to post everything that ever happens to you, right? Like, you don't have to keep posting on your posting your L's online, right? Whatever happened to secrets? Shade. There's just so much shade there. And sometimes it's a good reminder to be like, hey, you don't always have to be internet present. Just because everyone doesn't know all the things you're doing doesn't mean the things you're doing aren't important. Couldn't be me, though. Although we actually haven't been posting on social media very much, so actually, totally us. Hey, Delizer! Did you come in right as I was making the ketchup bottle shit noise? Spanish is one of those languages where literally everything is gendered. Like, there's mass femme versions of chairs and shit, so it's really hard on MB folk. That's why I was wondering how its pronouns could be expressed there. I don't know what other thingies are like that. But I know the other languages are like that as well. Isn't Italian and other like languages in that like sphere of influence like that too? I want to grab Naomi's face. I'm not sure why. It's very grabbable, honestly. Despite being an eldritch goddess of a slime dog, my pronouns are she, her. Okay. Thank you for reminding me. I am here in presence, just not active. Okay. No, I was talking before. You didn't read it. Okay, I read it now, because I read things out of order. Because I'm special. Imagine going to college instead of returning to the slime. Gosh, I see you're a slime body. I love how when I'm scrolling chat will also scroll the game at the same time. It's very funny.
Not much I want to list on paper, honestly. Oh, well, I guess I'm president of the Student Life Association, and I run the debate club.
Great! Anything else?
And the Young Leaders League, and I volunteer with Pangea tomorrow.
You also write for the newspaper, don't you?
Oh, right, yeah. I have editorials in the Flame sometimes. Gotta stay busy.
Let's put all of these down under extracurriculars. It's a good idea to have at least one, and you're really going above and beyond, Nasser. Do you have any more questions?
No, I think you answered them all. What about you guys? Do you feel ready to choose your destiny?
God. Oh shit! You can see the sweat on her face. Gosh, really trying that public speaking thing though. Really proud. Really proud. I really hope she's not the one writing these skits for her sake. Honestly though, this would probably go well if it wasn't like a giant auditorium full of people. It'd be better if it was smaller groups.
Nasser, Naomi. Class, I encourage you to take advantage of your knowledgeable peers and ask any questions you may have.
Yo, which school has the hottest student body, though?
That's not really.
I'm going to no palm, so you do the math.
Oh, well. Oh, that's a question. I'm not gonna answer.
Is this something all of us really need to hear?
Uh-oh.
In fact, I agree with you. Are there any other more pertinent questions?
That's not what I...
Really, any questions at all? I've completed mock applications for all of the big schools.
I have $20 here. Could I buy one of those applications?
Oh my god.
Okay, cool. What do you know about GPAs? I heard you need at least a 3.9 to even have a chance at a lot of places.
That's not actually true.
I can actually answer this one. The baseline is really 3.5, but the higher the better. And you can always boost your chances by showing you're engaged with the subject on your own time.
Cool, cool.
You went to Tendrils, right? Something like that would look amazing on an application. We can talk about it after class if you want. I'd be happy to help.
Aw, thanks, Naomi. Hey, 40? I am doubling my price.
Oh my god.
Not about the money.
47? Final offer.
No.
Why not?
It's wrong? Plus, you'd get in under false credentials, which would be bad for you.
You don't know that.
Okay, this assembly is officially over.
This
Please
is what high
follow
school
the
feels like.
brochures on your way out. Thanks for coming, and good luck with your college apps. Especially you there, my cheap friend.
Well, they did their best work in the crowd. Damn, I thought those dinos were about to kiss. I almost got jump scared by Gay. Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna miss you guys so bad next year. Like, we are still gonna have this, right? Like, even if we're not at the same school?
Yeah, together wherever, right?
Yeah, if we're lucky.
I'll have you guys over all the time to try my weird food experiments. I applied to like 300 culinary programs, but
Oh my god, Sage is
I
just
don't
drizzle.
know.
Sage is
The more
just
real
drizzle.
it gets, the more it's like, ugh.
No, you see, nothing's set in stone, dude. It isn't real till it's real.
I mean, I guess, but I'm pretty sure cooking is it for me. This feels like make or break.
More like make or bake.
I get it. There are hobbies and, like, careers, and then there are things that almost consume you.
If anyone's consuming anything here, it's me and all 5,000 of Sage's experimental cookies.
For a
No,
joke,
like,
for a joke.
Like, when you do it, you get lost in the moment, you know? All that exists is you and what you're doing and what you're making. There's no future to worry about, only the craft. But thinking about making it your life is scary. The stakes are higher.
Oh, that's exactly it. I knew you'd get it. Anyway, I'm not really worried about which place I go to. Doesn't matter where I do it as long as I get to do it, you know? I just want to be able to do it.
I mean, first of all, you're gonna be amazing. And you know your girl is always ready to taste test.
Okay, but you actually have to tell me if something sucks, though.
Babe, I always tell you the truth. It's not my fault you're a literal culinary superstar. Plus, I'll have nothing but time.
Yeah? What are you doing next year?
I think I'm gonna take a year or two to feel things out, see what vibes. I'm trying not to put anything into a box just yet.
That's pretty cool, actually. I don't get why everyone is so obsessed with college.
I have literal nightmares about it.
Oh, I'm definitely going someday. I just feel like, why not have some fun too?
I can get behind that.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited about next year, actually.
Not the word I'd use.
You don't think about what you'll be doing?
Yeah, Oh, definitely. I guess if I'm around, I'll take a creative writing or game design class, maybe.
You'd be so great at either one.
Yeah, you already totally have the writing thing down. Like, you and L&L, I don't know how you do it.
Thanks. Weird how it kind of became my life.
Great, great. So everyone has it all figured out.
No, they don't. They're just going with the flow to some degree. Well, okay, not everyone's going with the flow. Reed is definitely going with the flow. He has some sort of plans. Basil definitely has plans. Like, if this doesn't work, I don't know what I'll do. You'll find a way. I don't know. We wanted to be a filmmaker, and I guess technically we're not in that field of career, but we're certainly not where we want it to be. And even as a YouTuber, there's still things we really want from our work that we haven't really accomplished yet. But, you know, don't give up and keep trying and do the best you can within your means, obviously. Well, when you do the make or break thing, it really puts a lot of weight on you, especially like for your identity. And it's like, who am I if I'm not, in Basil's case, who am I if I'm not a chef? Like, if he didn't get into a culinary school, he'd be crushed. But that's not the only way that he can get into food. I never want to keep saying we should be taking this seriously, but until I'm literally on fire, I will still make meteor jokes. Bye. What are you going to start using for car fuel once we run out of dead plant juice anyway? I think that's some that's some dark foreshadowing. Did I hear the V word? Video games? Viagra. What other V words did I use? I can't remember. Vigilance? Vivance. I don't think I know a lot of words with V. Vipper? Voppy? I almost grabbed a bowl for my coffee. I mean, that is technically a suitable receptacle for a coffee. Just as long as it's not a plate.
You must have some ideas. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I've just spent all this time on like bug camp and soft circuits and welding and whatever, and I still don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Trade school, maybe?
That just means you can do anything. Seriously, you're like one of the smartest people.
It's true. There isn't much you can't figure out. Even this.
But actually, I mean, what takes up most of your brain space right now? What about... You and Rosa are always talking about your worm. Mango?
My baby.
So why not, like, worm science?
Entomology?
See?
Bugs are kind of your thing. That time we tried to do ASMR, you whispered about molting cycles for like half an hour.
I don't know, guys. What if I change my mind in a year? What if I suck at it?
It's not real till it's
You
real.
don't have to go if you don't want to.
Right, you're not going at all. That's even scarier, honestly. Oh, but you'll be great. Music is like a sure thing for you.
Well, let's not jinx it, okay?
Vor. It's not like I'm into vor or anything. It's a fun word to say.
Never seen a future without worm drama. I mean, if we're lucky, things will take off after Caldera Fest. But who knows?
They will. I can feel it.
It's okay if it takes
And we're gonna
longer.
be there to cheer you on.
I hope so.
That's thumbnail. That's thumbnail potential right there.
Hey, Fang! wait up, wait up.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for earlier. When we were hanging out with everyone and, like, talking about the future and our plans and stuff, I really appreciated what you said.
Oh.
Oh, I mean, it's no big deal.
Oh my god, is Basil the one with the crush?
I just kind of word vomited all over the place.
No, it was cool. I really needed to hear it.
You did?
He's blushing a
Yeah,
lot.
it felt good to have someone, like, get it. I mean, love my family, love my friends. Sometimes it feels like no one takes me seriously. I know, I don't make it easy for them. I can't help it though. I can't deal with people being uncomfortable around me. I have to make them feel at ease.
I get that.
Oh.
Anything that makes it easier for them to just deal, right?
That's fawning! That's fawning! We'll talk about fawning later.
Right. When I told my family I wanted to transition, they took it hard. They were accepting, but super uncomfortable.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
I don't
Basil's
even know if accepting
trans.
is the right word for it. Feels more like playing dumb.
All I could think to do about it was make them laugh, even if it was at my own expense. At least I'd be laughing with them, right? But I feel like I kind of dug my own grave instead of being, I don't know, hateful about gender stuff. They're dismissive instead. And it feels like that carried over to, like, everything else about me. Like me wanting to be a chef. Everything about me feels like a joke to them. And transitioning is hard enough for them to wrap their heads around, but it doesn't help that I dress like this. It's way easier to be feminine now that it's not expected of me, you know? Now that it's a choice for me instead of an obligation, but to them I'm like, I don't even know. Playing dress up like a kid. They laugh and compliment me, but they don't expect anything from me anymore.
My parents barely remember to use the right name for me, much less pronouns. Maybe it would be easier if I, like, I don't know, presented more mask. But that's not really what I want.
Exactly.
And, like, they're cool about the music stuff, but they definitely don't think it's a career for me. They know I'm good, but they don't, like, see a future in it. I feel like half the time my family just thinks I'm confused and they're waiting for me to settle on something normal or whatever.
Oh my god, same.
Dude, fuck that. We don't owe them normal.
Hell yeah.
Wow, this is my favorite scene. This is the most impactful scene for me so far. 'Cause, like, not to overshare anything, but, like, in terms of being in the trans community, sometimes we do feel a little beside ourselves, or the more femme of us at least, in the sense that, like, we used to have a lot more friends of, like, a lot of different, like, ways of life along the, like, gender spectrum, but now it feels less so. And it sucks, and we felt really estranged, and we know there's not a lot of trans mass folks in a lot of spaces. We do have some trans mass friends, but like, we still definitely have felt off balance, and especially with all the attention that's put on trans femininity, it's really frustrating. It's really frustrating for, like, there to be so much attention on trans women and trans films, and not, like, if someone tells you they're trans, a person seems to automatically assume that you're trans feminine, and you come from one type of, like, experience or whatever, and sometimes that locks people's expectations for characters as well. There's a lot of most trans characters in games especially are trans femme. And I think that that would be true. That's true along other lines as well, within like movies and anime and TV and stuff. And it's just now that like there's starting to be maybe not like a big wave, but definitely a more trickle down of a lot more uh not trans femme stories, right? Non-binary and trans mask and stuff like that. And sometimes it's so easy to otherize yourself and go, well, it's like, well, we definitely are trans, and like the trans experience is not the same for everyone, even within like the same gender. But because we used to be a lot closer to a lot more trans mass folks, we felt like a lot more in balance with our community, and we still feel kind of out of whack. And a lot of times, we'll see characters in media that are more like stereotypical or more safe. The same concept comes up when people talk about like how there's a lot more like lesbians in kids media, but there isn't as much other types of queerness, right? And that might also be because like being a femme is seen as safe. You know, like queer femininity is a lot less scary than a mask or assumed mask like queerness. And like for me to have been like, yeah, Basil really reminds me of Drizzle, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'm transitioning, and not in the same way that like we are, but we still very very connect with Basil and what they're saying, what you're saying to Fang, and Fang kind of like relating to that, like really made us feel seen. And it's nice to be reminded that it is still like very very different for everyone who's on their own journey, even cis people on gender journeys, you know, like gender nonconformingness. You also can get that pushback. If a cis guy was dressing like Basil, definitely would get treated in ways that are less than good, you know? There is a sort of like being seen in any way as soft, is any way in like a feminine kind of way, can be seen very much like a disarming of a person. And it's like, oh, you present more like a soft boy, so you must not have ambitions. You must be a clown, right? And it's funny because Drizzle loves clowns, but my point is, it's like presentation matters a lot too, and it's really hard to be taken seriously. I mean, shit, especially us being furries on the internet, trying to have like real discourse and like not turning away from like our kink roots and our furry roots, and like totally be real with that is can be kind of hard, especially when we know that if we were face camming or like had no sort of avatar or whatever, like people would see us as more professional or normal. Man, fuck or normal. We don't owe anyone normal either, and neither do you. Like, you don't. We don't owe them normal. Yeah, I'm very much with that. So yeah, that just touched me really well, and it just made me feel more in touch with the entire trans community, because yeah.
Nope. No way. Nope. Nope.
Hey, what are you up to? Torture myself, ha 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 ha. Oh no, why? Wait, are you into that? What? Oh my god. Just looking at college brochures. Getting overwhelmed. Why? Because everything looks terrible in a different way? Isn't Battle of the Bands kind of like your college application? Like if you win and play Caldera Fest and everyone loves you, which is totally gonna happen, you're gonna be all set, right? I never thought of it that way. You're pretty cool. Even if I don't know your name. I like you. What are your big future plans? Sounds silly, but maybe fashion. I make a lot of my own clothes. Really? I would love to see some. Could you send me a picture? Nice try! No, I really would. Well, I am working on something. What do you think? It's definitely one of their friends. I want one, I want one, I want one. Wah! Do you ever make these to sell? Like, to me? Thank you. I also thought about what you said about songwriting. So music is also on the table. That's amazing. I mean, I am biased. Maybe we could talk about it sometime. Or even work on another song together. Sid shows you must binge before the meteor turns you into powder. No one asked me for anything ever. Thing right now, I will cry into your house. I will break into your house and cry. It just seemed to have stopped here, so I just. Oh, okay. In person. Maybe. Eventually. More fun that way, right? Onion head. If you could write a song right now, what would it be about? Just anything? Yeah. Well, what's on your mind? Okay. You know that everyone sees colors differently? Blue for me isn't the same as blue for you. What do you mean? Wait. What? Yeah, totally. It can be subtle, but still. I know it's just because everyone's brain has different memories. And everyone's eyes are a bit different on top of that. Sometimes they make me feel really lonely. Knowing that when I look at the sky, I'm the only one who sees it like that. I guess I want someone who sees the same world I do. God, that's cheesy! Aww. Well, I love nachos. I like the way you think. Would it be okay if I played around with some music? Of course. Do you sing? Never! Trust me, it's better that way. I bet you're being modest. Nope. I'm never modest. It's my best feature. Well, maybe someday. If anyone convinced me to do it, you can. Heart. Heart, heart, heart. I should go. Talk tomorrow? Absolutely. Oh, and Lizer, you can talk to Drizzle about Vor. It likes plush Vor more than or like non bad in Vor, particularly, but definitely is a Vor enthusiast. Cute, 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 cute. Oh, I think it's new song time. Battle of the Band set list. Oh no, they might not come.
And check out this cafeteria. There's a taco station and a rap station. Separate stations!
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Look at all these entomology courses. There's an entire class just on spider biology. I looked it up. It has 6 different textbooks.
Oh wow. Trish sounds really excited.
Why not 8? Feels like a missed opportunity.
Dude, I'm gonna be the spider queen. What about you, Fang?
Dragonfly Wizard, maybe?
I think I'm more of a dragonfly wizard.
Very cool.
I mean, what about your applications for college?
Yeah, not doing that.
I'm not applying anywhere.
Do your parents know that? Because
The Battle of the Bands is my college application. We get that break and we're set.
And at least we know the show is actually gonna happen.
what does that mean?
Not you too.
I heard just this morning that even if it does hit, it'll probably land in the ocean. But just think about it. Us, being hit smack on the nose out of the huge vastness of the entire galaxy? It's a statistical anomaly.
Yeah. Hope you're right.
It's just science. Are you worried about it?
Yes? Definitely.
The end of the world? Yeah, it's on my mind.
Why worry about it? Nothing we could. You two gotta chill about the space rock, okay?
Reed has a crush. Huh, I didn't realize that they would unlock in a different order. Apparently, I probably could have unlocked this one sooner. Oh, you think you talked to Drizzle about Vor once? You should bring it up. Show me a pic, God! This is why I don't tell you things. First of all, you do tell me things. Second of all, show me the pic. Ching, ching. Absolutely not. And it's nothing anyway. Hello, fellow dramaturgs. What? Reed said, you are cute. You are, with a winky face, to a person! It was your, not like your. Okay, come on now, let's see. Reed, have you, like, ever flirted before? I'll have you know I'm very well liked. Alvin! Wait, scroll up! Ah! Oh, is Reed gay as hell? Gosh, I'm loving this. I'm living for this. This is like Reed fanfiction. This is even better than my read fanfiction. Please kill me. Oh my god! So much gay in this. Hits world. You can fit so many gay scalies in it. You can fit so many gay scalies on this doomed planet.
We're here to play, right?
Actually, we've got to pick out what we want to play first.
Let's do it.
12 o'clock. Reunion.
Trish! Trish, it's happening!
What? Rosa, finally! I'll be right there.
Wait, where are you going?
The roof! It's happening!
They seem too happy for it to be the asteroid. But maybe...
True.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Imagine! The asteroid! The asteroid! We're all gonna die! Yay!
Obviously.
I can't tell if I'd be flattered or not of a friend of mine making fanfiction about me.
It's thriving!
I guess it would depend on the
A
friend.
giant space rock.
Yeah, but what is it?
I created a new species.
The Rosa fern. No. Ferntasma. No.
Ooh.
Ferninep.
Burning up!
Fern, dude.
Fern notice!
Ooh, Fern Notice.
Fernando?
Yes!
Livin' Fern!
Copernicus. Phenomenon.
Weird fern.
You gotta shoot your shot.
I know. It's not for looks, but just to show colleges that I know about grafting and interspecies selective cell regeneration.
God damn,
I learned
girl.
about this because I was looking into plants for Mango's tank. See? This part down here is the rootstock, and this is the scion. This particular rootstock is famously resistant to velvet worms who will, ordinarily, eat the shit out of almost any plant like the adorable monsters they are. So, take that rootstock and add a vulnerable planty scion, and boom! Bug-proof leaves, baby!
Should write a song about it.
Okay, so should it be called Mango Fern?
Ah!
Fern!
Mango Fern!
Nice.
I'm really excited for Battle of the Bands. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah,
Me too, and LNL tonight, right? What are we gonna do about Kev?
I guess I'll just have to marry him.
Never.
Officiating an LNL wedding would be cool, but Kef would still totally kill you.
My guitar! Oh, I left it in the music room. See you tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go too. That plant thing is freaking me out.
Now we're
I
alone.
know I'm biased, but you're my favorite band in the battle. Like, hands down.
Thanks.
That's really cool of you to say.
I know things are gonna work out for your music, Fang. You've got something really special.
Yeah, and your plant is...
A crime against nature.
I think it's cool.
Wait. I think it's looking at me.
Stop!
Gonna work. Impressive. It's beautiful.
It actually looks kind of awesome, so get ready. Bright future, big dreams, everything Roberts is always talking about.
You know, I'm gonna stay up here.
Oh, are you...
I think Coach Connor actually appreciates it when I skip PE. See you at LNL.
See ya.
Can't die before experiencing life-changing love. This isn't fair. I, for one, can't wait for our new space rock overlord. Someone please tell the unpaid admin assistant behind the school account to log off. She's pretty cool, actually. Oh, if you make a fanfic about someone, you're obligated to let them read it, in my opinion. If they ask. I can understand someone wanting to hide it from, like, embarrassment, though, but if they bring it up, that's their fault.
Hey, what did I miss?
Did Mango die? Are you quitting the
Can I
band?
talk to you for a sec?
Shit, you're gonna quit the band.
Remember that entomology program I was talking about? That's it. That's my plan. I mean, I know I just did tendrils and just got mango, but I've been thinking about how we were always kind of into worms and stuff, even as kids. We had that comic, we named our band Worm Drama, all those weird costumes.
My mom still isn't over the dress incident.
So worth it. Anyway, I think this is what I want to do. Bugs and worms, but like, for a job. Forever. It feels really good when I say it out loud. So, like, what do you think?
I'm happy for you.
Yeah, you seem really happy about it, so that's great.
That's not what that
I
bot
can
said.
totally see you as a bug doctor or whatever.
That's not what I picked.
Yeah! Bugologist! Anyway, you know how Rosa made that whole plant thing for college applications? Turns out you pretty much have to do something big like that to even get noticed by most schools. I'm working on this way to restore velvet worm habitats by turning trash into food for them, but it's gonna take a lot of hours with Mango. And about a dozen different types of compost heaps to check all the variables and allow time for propagation, and I think I need a break from the band for a while. The Battle of the Bands is gonna be my last show. Say something?
I need a minute.
Just
You will not. Kef is mine.
Maybe we can share him?
You guys, he's evil.
That makes him even hotter.
This way, this way.
so you're just done?
For now. For now. I just want to focus on my future.
Well, what
But what about my future?
about our future?
Oi! Ollie! You ready to conquer this quest?
Hell yes! I'm ready to kick some Brax's butt!
Well, let's leave our problems at the door for now.
Faye? You ready?
Join us, Dark One!
It was a hell of a timing.
Yeah. Okay. Let's play.
I feel like the session's gonna get skipped and actually play. I don't know if I'll actually get to play.
All right, everyone have their snacks all set up? Okay. Here we go.
Okay, I get to play again. I was a little bit worried that they might skip it and be like, yeah, it
Previously
happened.
on LNL, the party decided to search the Library of Ages for information that would aid them in their fight against the cult of Braxis and their disarmingly handsome leader, Keth.
Oh, I'm getting flustered just hearing his name.
You all came across the Eternal Nautilus.
I boy naughty.
And after some trial and error, you were able to gain entry to the Library of Ages.
Ugh, don't remind me.
Inside, you battled a magical book. Jeff found the Necronomicon. And with the help of Dewey, you uncovered the locations of the Blightbane Axe and the temple in the Ocean of Sand.
That was so fun. I love when we work together on things, Trish. Not to mention, I finally got the recipe for Corlatz's chewy chocolates.
Back on the ship, though, you ran into Kef, and were able to best him. But he managed to escape in fantastic fashion before you could land the killing blow.
We have to make a choice, friends. You can go to the Ocean of Sand to seek the temple in Braxis' true name, or we can brave the misty mangroves for the Blightborn Ats. Big decision. Both options sound equally unpleasant. Take a moment to think it over. Remind us of the unspeakable horrors you mentioned in the group chat, Celeste? The Ocean of Sand is incredibly vast. You risk losing both your way and your mind. But the misty mangroves aren't any better. Not with those monsters driven mad from the blight. Well, of the two incredibly dangerous options, I'm leaning Temple because the Ocean Sand is the ancient homeland of my people. Also, I think learning the name of Braxis will be really powerful. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling too. I'm getting a real Jeff Levels Up vibe from the temple, and people prefer to hide loot in the Sand Temple over swamp trees. It's just physics. But let's not forget, the Blightborn is the only loot that we really know is going to help us in our fight. Yeah, I'm feeling the swamp trees. I have a note from last session that says, Setzi Swamp Bus, I think? So we should take a hint from my past self. My notes from the last session say, make sure to get the, and then it stops. And a page full of the word gold. That's why I read off Lena's notes. And that's why I color code them. Oh no, it says Setzi Swamp Beast. That makes a lot more sense. I mean, Swamp Bus makes sense too. We all know how vine mages love to commune with nature, Mia. Didn't they invent skinny dipping in this world? Okay, let's choose. Temple, true name, it'll be a cakewalk. Just think of what we could do with the Blightbane, right guys?
You've been quiet, Faye. What say you to all this?
Temple. Let's go to the temple. You have backstory stuff there, right, Lena? Let's put those color-coded notes to work. Oh, yay, awesome. To the temple, then. The mystery of the ocean sand awaits. Is there anything we should be on the lookout for? Oh, yes. Beware the currents of sand that twist, the sweltering sun, and the mist-begotten whispers of the winds. Lena, what does that mean? No idea, but I'm writing it down. Chewy chocolate is just
heads
chocolate.
out to the ocean of sand in search of the lost temple. The trek will be long and arduous.
Arduous is a good word. Chewy chocolate is just chocolate covered prunes. What? Context, please. The vagrant heads out to the ocean sand in search of the lost temple, and the trek will be long and arduous. This could be the spot. Disembark and find the entrance. We have no time to lose. Okay, let's split up. We'll cover more ground that way. I don't know, Lena. Oh, it's fine. I have a pact with the ancestors. I'll totally be fine if I get into trouble. I don't think we should split the party. Lena will be fine. Mom and Dad are fighting. I'm gonna start looking around. Me too. It's just a rational choice, you guys.
Okay, Jeff and Linnea begin exploring. Linnea, with your excellent search skill, you notice a small glow coming off a rock.
Is there anything around the rock?
Just a bunch of sand.
Okay, I'll run over.
There are some small runes giving off this glow.
Can I read them?
They're quite small.
I get closer.
How hard are you focusing on them?
Very hard. I'm focusing very hard on them.
And what languages do you know?
I know Elven, Elemental, Dark Ancient, Lizard Folk, Mushroom Folk, Slug Folk, Demonic, Angelic, Purgatorial, Lower, Upper, and Middle Dwarvish, and also Pangean Sign Language.
Yeah, you can't read it.
I can also read any written writing. I have a feat for that.
Yeah. Fine, you can read it.
What does it say? They said chewy choco, and my brain found an example. I see. I like raisinets. Those aren't prunes.
Quicksand.
Oh, that's mean! You made her go her forced to read that she is already kneeling in quicksand.
At this point, you're about waist deep.
Oh, help! Help!
Everyone rushes over.
I thought you said you'd be totally fine. She can handle herself. Well, actually... She's still sinking, you two! We gotta help Leonea. I could cast a vine spell and drag her out. Oh, maybe... No. Oh, for goodness sake, I cast Ocean's Breath on myself to let myself sink in... and just let myself sink until they're done.
Alright, you're able to breathe just fine, and you continue sinking. Then your sinking turns into falling. As you drop down, you land on a platform. The roiling quicksand above you is a lit, swirling gold. In front of you, you see a set of doors.
The temple, yes! Oh, I jump in after her and hold my breath. Me too! I push Ollie into the quicksand and jump in. Hey!
The ceiling of the temple is made of glowing sand, which casts golden light over everything. A large spiral stairway leads down, the sandy steps sparkling and glittering. Set into the wall on the way down are these massive reliefs, murals made of glowing sand.
I like the murals.
The murals are inlaid with the lightning-touched glass that reflects and changes color. Each mural depicts a figure. One figure is clad in dark robes, and their hands come together at their stomach, holding a crystal ball. Another figure stands tall, their arms outstretched. A spear laid across their palms, held upwards to the heavens. The final figure sits cross-legged, and above their head a pale sword hangs, defying gravity, pointing down at their skull. As you pass through the threshold, you enter a large open space. The room itself looks to be 2 stories tall, with 4 columns distributed around the space. The perimeter of the hall is a curtain of slowly shifting sand. The air in here is very stale. It's quiet, save for the gentle whoosh of the sand cascading down the walls. In the center of the room, there's a large altar, made of the same glowing, translucent glass as you saw in the murals.
Anything on the altar?
As you draw closer, you see... let me just find what I wrote. Ah, here it is. The altar is a massive triangular plinth of glass that has a dull glow from within, but the surface is polished, so it's almost a mirror. On each of 3 sides is an intricately carved image, and lying on top is an ancient skeleton wearing a gleaming set of polished plate armor. One of the skeleton's arms is outstretched toward the ceiling. In the other is a large sword. There are scorch marks under the skeleton.
Oh, no, skeletons, they give me the spooks. Skeletons? The things we have in all of us? Don't remind me, that's disgusting! What do the images look like?
On one of the sides, there is an image of a skull. On another, there is a pictograph of a winged animal. On the third, there is an image of a hand.
Do you think the arm is a lever? Should I get up there and yank it? Is there anything special about the sand around the edge?
Do you place your hand in the sand?
I don't know, do I?
Do you?
Why are you saying it like that? I'm gonna run back to the middle of the room. What do we do? Investigate the scorch marks. Let's take a look at these scorch marks. I've got it! I figured out the puzzle! You have? Yes. So, in this edition of LNL, the hand is a symbol of rebirth, renewal, and self-esteem. The winged animal is a phoenix. Marks. And the skeleton is the key. I'm impressed. That's amazing. I was just paying attention. I cast Rebirth. Whoa, that's your highest level spell. Are you sure? Yes, I cast a spell.
You touch your symbol, and the rest of you feel a deep vibration in your chest as Linnea casts the spell and a small disc of light appears above the skeleton. You all feel your breath slightly leave your body as the disc enlarges and plunges into the skeleton. It gasps and slowly sits up.
Greetings, child.
The skeleton cocks its head, staring at you.
I am your new mother.
It raises its sword at you.
Wait, what? The handbook says the rebirth causes undead to treat me like a nurturing parental figure.
I know what it says. Everyone, roll initiative.
I know what it said. Fuck you is what it said. I think we all know why I came to think prunes. Because prunes make you poop? Also, if I started making less sense, it's because I'm getting close to 25 hours of awake. Whoa! High score! Rolling! 15. I got a 15.
Linnea, you're first, then Faye, then Jeff. The skeleton is advancing on you. What do you do?
I can't attack it, I just resurrected it! Plus I just used up all my energy to cast a spell.
The skeleton lurches forward, grabbing you by the front of your clothes and raising its sword menacingly. You get the sense that it does not have good feelings towards nurturing parental figures.
Oh! Oh! The skeleton's like me! It also hates its parents! Oh my god, I love the skeleton. Just like me for real. The skeleton has mommy issues!
No.
Aww. I wanted the skeleton to have mommy issues. Mommy issues are great. Anyone want to help out here?
Alright, you're up, Faye.
Attack with spell. 8? I cast Fear!
Unfortunately, skeletons are pretty scary themselves, so that's not gonna do too much. You have its attention now, and it drops Linnea to face you.
I throw my fork like a spear!
How good is your aim?
Eagle Eye!
In that case, the spoon sails through the air and straight through its ribs and out the other side, taking a big chunk with it.
Nice! Alright, I pick my fork back up! From where I had snuck around behind the skeleton, I pounce! I grab it by the jaw and yank the skull off its shoulders! You have to respect your mother!
The skeleton staggers around with you on its head for a moment and then throws you off, roaring.
I have seen enough warriors! Congratulations. You're worthy of the secrets of the temple.
Who are you, skeleton? And more importantly, why do you think Linnea is your mommy?
The skeleton raises its arm and grasps its face with its gauntlet, and then yanks. It gets flung out of the armor, landing in a mangled heap at your feet.
Nope, 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 yuck.
The gauntlets, greaves, and bracers fall away, leaving a glowing curious that floats in the air.
Wait, what's a curious?
Oh, it's the chest part of the armor.
Oh, it's pronounced curious.
Oh, no way. Yeah, I've only ever read that word. Anyway.
I am a meme. Anima? Anima? Anima. Anima. Oh, like anima and animus. This is a fun pirate stream to wander into. Hello, Wanderer. Naomi got punished for metagaming. She so did, though. That's the type of player. That's certainly the type of player that she is. Being like, oh, I just pay attention because I read everything about this version of LNL because I'm so smart. I had abusive parents in life, so it's doing what it would do. Anima, animus. Animus.
I am Anima, the living
Is this a Berserk reference?
I am Anima, the living armor. I have been charged with protecting the Tome of the Forgotten. The Tome of the Forgotten.
Whoa, what's the Tome of the Forgotten?
I believe you have heard of the Tome of the Forgotten.
No, it doesn't ring a bell. I'm drawing a blank. It's called the Tome of the Forgotten. Maybe we forgot.
Perhaps you remember it as a few sessions ago.
Lena? I don't have that in my notes. It must have been from that session I had to miss.
The Tome of the Forgotten contains the true names of the old pantheon of gods.
Great, let's take it.
Unfortunately, the tome has been destroyed. Mammoth returned aeons ago and immolated the book.
Ah! That's what the scorch marks are!
Faye, you're standing near the altar as this happens, and as you look in its mirrored surface, you seem to notice your reflection moving slightly. As you stare, glowing eyes burst out from your reflection scales.
Ugh. Now what are we supposed to do?
Who is Mammoth?
I hate it when he texts people.
Come on, Faye. Tell us.
I'm gonna milk this. What, do you need something from me? Seriously?
Faye knows the truth. I call him Mammoth, but you may know him as Broxus.
Wait, Mammoth, the true name of Broxus? How do you know? Oh.
Mammoth has gone by many names, one of which is Broxus, yes. I've been trapped inside this room for 7 ages.
How long is an age?
7,000 years. 700,000 years, sorry.
Hey, do you know this giant floating nautilus with a library inside it?
Naughty? Oh my gosh! I was their maid of honor.
Yes! Naughty classic.
That reminds me. Oh, how I long to see the sun once more.
I can throw you in my bag if you want.
Alas, I am bound to this place. Only the essence of an angelic can free me.
Oh, okay, I'll do it. I'm sure something horrible will happen but I'll do it. What could go wrong? Third time's a charm. No, it's okay. It's the birthright of my people. I'm the one that got us into this mess. I'll put on the armor.
Are you sure?
If he says, "Are you sure?" you definitely shouldn't do it. Yes, I'm sure.
You don the armor. As soon as you do, it constricts suddenly, fusing into your skin. A huge wave of energy bursts outward as everyone but Linnea is knocked off their feet.
Magical girl upgrade. Yep, that's about right.
The sand columns in the room explode outward. You all feel the ground quaking as massive pieces of the ceiling fall and explode in sprays of sand.
Nothing good comes from skeletons!
As this is happening, Linnea, you hear a quiet voice echo in your head.
Don't worry, I've got you, Mommy.
Amazing. I'm blushing. I have to actually push. The cute?
You watch as Linnea begins levitating upwards. A huge piece of ceiling lands on the altar, and it explodes in shards of glass.
Oh, grab on.
You all grab on as more chunks smash downward. The suit lurches to the side, plunging into the veil of sand on the wall. You are all momentarily blinded, but the sand feels warm around you, like calm water. Then, your stomachs lurch as you feel yourself rocket upward.
Oh, I thought they were all gonna puke. Or poop.
You burst out of the sand, hurtling high above the dunes, until you all come arcing down onto the deck of the Vagrant.
Wow, that was perfect. Well, that's a dramatic way to return. Mind a paint job, please. They figured out the true name in Praxis! And Linnea has a sexy new companion. Right, mommy? Oh, stop, Mia. I'm blushing again. Wonderful. This will be incredibly useful in our efforts to stop the cataclysm. You should all rest. Oh, I don't think Linnea is gonna get much sleep. You're horrible!
You all retire to your quarters and turn in. But Faye, you spend some time struggling to fall asleep. And when you finally do, you're suddenly awoken by a light in your eyes. You open them. Does someone have a torch? No, it's coming from outside. You open the door to the deck and step out. You hear it before you see it. A slow whine. A whisper coming from this light in the sky. You hear something coming. A whisper, tickling at the base of your spine. A single word. Cataclysm. Something zips onto the deck beside you. It's a small piece of hail, sizzling. Then zip, zip, zip. More start coming down around you. Then come the screams. The burning hail rains down, tearing through the ship. Everyone is panicking, running. It's chaos. You see Sid and Celeste turn and run full speed off the deck, holding hands as they fall. The light winks out. For an eternity, everything is quiet. Then on the horizon, you see the sunrise. Rays of crimson light crawl across the sky. The whole sky is a dazzling red. It's so peaceful. But your gut knows better. This isn't sunlight. Sunlight doesn't smell like ash. The sky is on fire. You hear the roar now, and your world explodes in pain. The sound is deafening. It's so hot. So inescapably hot. Why won't it just end? But you wake up. In your bed, on the ship. You glance over at the mirror, but you don't see Faye. You see a shadow. A shadow with a burning red smile that whispers, "Hello, Faye. Miss me?" And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Fuck you, Reed!
That was...
Intense!
Reed, dude, what the heck was that last bit?
Yeah, that vision you gave Faye was... ominous.
Things are reaching their conclusion.
Time's almost up. No worm drama. There's a sign on the wall.
Hey, Trish, can we talk?
The game reflects life.
Sure, but it's kind of late though. Gotta go feed Mango. Sage, walk me home. My cook with the left hook. We'll talk later. Battle of the Bands is gonna be epic. See ya!
Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Okay, so the game positions it so that it's totally makes sense for Fang to act like very obnoxiously and very selfishly about like what their friends' interests are and what they're going with their life, especially Trish. And I'm sure that if I decided to do like a scumbag playthrough, or if I decided to react like in some of the worst ways to some of the bad news that pretty much Fang has been inundated with since episode 1, it would make sense, but also feel really shitty for them to respond like, why can't you be happy for me? And the world isn't all about you, and your dreams aren't my dreams, and all these things. True. But holy shit, you're really gonna drop a bomb on someone like that, someone you care about, and then go, you know what, we're not gonna talk about it right now. Cause like telling Fang right before you have to do something together where you can't talk about it, and then immediately leaving and not leaving any space to like process together. You're just inviting a person to fester. And I mean, people make mistakes, and it's understandable that someone will be scared, but I'm just pointing out, especially if things blow up later, even if I have Fang react badly, or if Fang reacts badly regardless of what options I pick in the future, it wasn't all on Fang for how things might end up. Cause fuck, Trish, that was cruel. That was emotionally cruel. Just my take. I thought Explosion as well. This is like having a disease-based demon lord in 2020. Bad time, man. Oh yeah. It's exactly like that. It makes sense because Reed like tries to reflect things that are happening in life in the game. And I think as an artist, you do that a lot. I've seen a lot of art in the last few years. Maybe not about disease, but being stuck in one place. A lot of stuff reflecting the isolation of the pandemic and quarantine and stuff. There's a lot of stuff that has allegories for like climate change and everything that's gonna happen. Even stuff that I wouldn't necessarily expect. Like that game that Drizzle was playing, Scarlet Nexus, also has a heavy-handed climate change metaphor. And it's not surprising to see why. And I can understand someone being like, oh, I can't escape this. Escapism. I like my escapism with a little bit of spice, honestly, but it is pretty heavy. And it's also awesome that Reed can get that reaction out of his friends with just words. I'm here for it. My glasses are very not clean. Give me a second. Our tracking will be even better one day because we'll have a better camera and we'll have contacts. But until then, we'll be fine. Drinking my coffee for the first time. I'm bet it's cold. Sure is. Haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you're good. Oh, hey, Empty Rivers. Yeah, we took off last week. We weren't feeling too well. But I'm playing Goodbye Volcano High, for 2 episodes, today instead of 1 episode like I usually do to make up for it. It's good to see ya. I like the spice. Also, it just feels different as them dying is counting down the days. Oh, yeah. They have a vague time frame. It's like, it's not close enough to know yet. But it's close. It's not gonna take over a year for it to get there. Although maybe. I don't know what season we're in right now. Like, it doesn't tell me what month we're in or anything like that.
Good evening. Our top story tonight. The latest on the asteroid scientists are predicting will make a close pass to the planet.
Officials continue to say there is little danger posed by this once-in-a-generation astrological event, with most projections showing the space rock missing impact by a margin of 20 to 30%.
But one local amateur astronomer is raising alarm with new self-published trajectories that show a much higher chance of impact from this massive object.
Oh my god, it's like the movie Don't Look Up. Nerd. Nerds are endearing. Oh no, it's definitely not single-digit days. Oh. Oh. Oh, she's the crush. She's the crush. I ship it. Whew. I think that was one episode. If I don't get an episode thingy, I'd be really surprised. I guess we'll see. Northern Pangea University. That's really cute. It is. For folks who don't know the word Pangea, or it's not ringing a bell, probably because like grade school was a really long time ago. Pangea is the continent that used to be, is the supercontinent that became the 7 continents. Essentially, like, there if you said have one big continent and it broke up into a bunch of smaller continents. And that's how we have the world we have today. Or wait, no. I don't think the whole thing was called Pangea. There was the ice bridge. Pangea is the ice bridge. The ice bridge that connected Asia to North America, I think? And like our prehistoric ancestors walked across it. And that's part of how different people got to different places. Or part of why. Huh. Oh, you were correct the first time. Oh, okay, I don't know what the ice bridge was called then. I don't know. I can't believe I'm gonna go to prehistoric, was it prehistoric biology? Prehistoric history? Gosh. I gotta do some prehistoric history before I finish this game, so I can have more context. And I wonder if the dinosaurs that all our characters are dinosaurs that actually would have existed all at the same time. Because if most of your experience with dinosaurs is just like Jurassic Park and Dino Crisis, then like you might not know that a lot of popular dinosaurs did not live at the same time and would have never interacted with each other.